Santi de Tito's portrait of Machiavelli allows the viewer to get an idea of what this particular statesman, politician, even playwright possibly looked like. But again, it's so important that Santi de Tito never met Machiavelli. He was born after Machiavelli died. So how did Santi de Tito capture his image? I believe firmly that this portrait by Rosso Fiorentino, a contemporary of Machiavelli, influenced Santi de Tito when he took brush in hand and attempted to capture Machiavelli's image. There are numerous similarities between the two works, but in particular, the way the subjects are positioned, the clothing they wear, the fact that there's a book in both compositions suggests that there is an influence, but yet there's something different. Machiavelli's face takes on different characteristics that suggest Santi de Tito was trying to say something about Machiavelli's character. His face is much harsher. It's more sculpted than the softer, rounded face of Fiorentino's portrait. So when we look at Machiavelli's face, what kind of man are we looking at? Note how his eyes are sunken. Note how his temple is exaggerated with a dimple. His hairline is so pointed. His mouth is thin. His jaw is sharp. All of these features could hint at a physiognomic attempt to say something about Machiavelli's character. Turning to the works of Giambattista della Porta, who was a contemporary of Santi de Tito, we start to see images that similarly resemble Machiavelli in Santi de Tito's portrait. In particular, the monkey stands out. Similar lips, similar jawline, similar shape to the head. Also, the cat might have had an influence in regard to the widow's peak resembling the cat's ears, and even the mouth to some extent has some similarity in relation to the portrait. So here is Machiavelli as Santi de Tito portrays him with the monkey and the cat from Giambattista della Porta. The similarities are striking. But what does this mean? Well, according to Giambattista della Porta, if a monkey is present in regard to how an individual looks, then that means the individual is wicked. And in regard to the cat, if an individual looks like a cat, then that means the individual's character is stealthy, sneaky, underhanded, and not to be trusted. Based on physiognomy, I would argue that this portrait of Machiavelli says that his character is wicked and possibly stealthy and conniving.